Hey guys, what's one of those baits that y'all think about when you're fishing in the spring or the fall when the fish move shallow? Well, mine is this sucker right here, a spinnerbait. It's a versatile lure. You can cover from deep water to shallow water, and oftentimes it produces a good bite. You may not get as many bites on it as you may fishing a crankbait or something else, but usually those fish that you catch are the right ones. Now, what's the first thing you do when you buy a spinnerbait? Do you yank that blade off or yank the skirt off and then start putting another blade on it or putting another skirt on it, tweaking that bait just a little bit to make it right for the situation that you're fishing? Well, if you've bought spinnerbaits, you've probably done that. And then if you've done that by taking the blade off and skirt and customizing it and everything, that might even lead you down to the road of buying a mold and pouring your own spinnerbaits and truly making it custom, putting the right wire in it that you want, putting the right hook in it that you want. But there's a little problem. That little problem is with this little thing right here. The little R-bend wire forms that they make to put in these molds. These things are alright if you like the way they come. If this leg right here, if it's the length of it is right for you, and even if this leg is right for you. But what if it's not? What if you want something that's shorter, or what if you want something that's longer? Well, here's what you do. You buy a roll of stainless steel wire, and you put that in your mold, and you pour it, and you come up with something like this. How are you going to get this to have that R-bend in it? There's a couple of solutions. You can get yourself a pair of these round bend pliers, and these just have a little channel in them to help you do that, to make that bend in them. And you just find where you want to make your bend, and you make it. But a lot of times, using these things is a little frustrating, at least for me. That's been my experience in getting the R-bend just right. Well, I found this little tool right here, and it's called the Little Blue Bender. And it's got this knob on the back that you turn, and it's got these pins right here to help you make that R-bend. And this thing's real handy to make those R-bends consistent every time. So let's get to it and let's show you how it works. So here we got our spinnerbait head that we've poured. We've got a straight wire on it, and we're just going to put the R-bend in it real fast. So you lay this in here where you want it. And you want to make sure everything's straight. And then you just bend, turn your little handle to bend the wire. And it makes you a nice R-bend in your spinnerbait. Real easy. And it's consistent. You can do it every time. You can measure up from the head of your bait to where you want and put a little mark on there and make that same spinnerbait every time. Real easy. Alright, here it is. There's our custom 3/4 ounce spinnerbait. It's got a 4.5 willow leaf on the back and a 3 Indiana on the front. And we'll be fishing that this fall and spring coming up. So if y'all are into making your custom spinnerbaits, get yourself one of these. They're only 25 or 30 bucks or something like that. It makes that R-bend real easy. I'm Rodney with eFishin. If y'all liked it, give it a thumbs up. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We'll catch y'all out on the lake sometime. We're out.